Taking responsibility for your life is one of the most transformative actions you can make. It's not simply about acknowledging your mistakes or failures, but about claiming the power to shape your future. In a world that often encourages us to blame others or external forces for our challenges, taking full responsibility means rejecting the victim mindset and instead embracing your own ability to create change. Every individual has a story, a narrative about why things are the way they are, and it's easy to find comfort in blaming someone or something else for where we are in life. You may blame your upbringing, the economy, your boss, or society for not getting the opportunities you think you deserve. However, the truth is, while many of these factors play a role, they do not define you. Your response to them is what ultimately shapes your life. And when you accept this responsibility, you unlock the ability to change everything. When you take responsibility, you recognize that you are in charge of your decisions, no matter what external forces might be at play. This doesn't mean that life will be smooth sailing from there on out or that things will always go the way you hope. However, it does mean that regardless of what happens, you have the ability to choose how to respond. This is a powerful realization. It shifts the balance of control from external forces to your own hands. Instead of waiting for someone else to give you permission to succeed or to improve your situation, you take the initiative to make it happen. There is a tendency in society to place blame outside of ourselves, but blame never leads to growth or change. It keeps us stuck in a mindset that keeps us from advancing. When we blame someone or something, we are putting the responsibility for our actions and our future on someone else's shoulders. In doing so, we give away our power to change. By taking responsibility, you reclaim that power. This shift begins in how we think and how we perceive our challenge. When we start looking at problems not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth, we begin to take control of our narrative. It's also important to understand that taking responsibility is not about being perfect. No one is immune to making mistakes or experiencing setbacks, but those are not reasons to give up. Instead, they are reasons to learn and grow. Every failure can teach you something valuable. If you fail, it doesn't mean you are a failure, it means you made a mistake. And that mistake offers a lesson. The key is in how you approach it. When you take responsibility for your actions, it opens the door to learning from your mistakes, making adjustments, and doing better next time. Taking responsibility also means being honest with yourself about where you are and where you want to be. Many people go through life hoping for change, but fail to make any real changes in their daily behavior. They wish for better circumstances, a better job, or more happiness, but they don't take the necessary steps to create those things. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is often filled with action. If you want more out of life, you must be willing to do the work required to achieve it. Taking responsibility means asking yourself tough questions. What actions have I taken toward my goals? What habits am I cultivating? What am I willing to sacrifice to make my dreams a reality? The difference between people who succeed and those who do not often boils down to this single point: personal responsibility. Successful individuals recognize that their future is in their hands. They acknowledge their power and choose to act on it. They don't wait for things to get better, they make them better. If they encounter challenges, they see them as obstacles to be overcome, not as reasons to give up. This mindset doesn't just apply to career or personal goals, it applies to all areas of life. When you take responsibility, you stop making excuses in your relationships, health, finances, and personal growth. If your relationships are struggling, you take responsibility for your role in those challenges and work to improve them. If you are not in the physical shape you want to be, you take responsibility for your health choices and commit to change. If your finances are in disarray, you don't wait for someone to fix it for you. You take action to understand and improve your situation. The power of taking responsibility extends beyond just personal benefit. When you take responsibility, you lead by example, influencing others to do the same. You set a standard of accountability that creates a ripple effect in your community, workplace, and family. People who see you taking control of your life are more likely to feel inspired to do the same. By embracing responsibility, you become a source of strength for others, and that can be one of the most impactful ways to lead and contribute to society. Lastly, taking responsibility means accepting that the future is yours to create. No one is going to do it for you. You can't wait for the right moment, the perfect opportunity, or the ideal conditions. They may never come. The time to act is now. Life will continue to unfold, and it's up to you to decide how you show up in it. If you want to live your best life, it starts with the belief that you have the ability to create it. Your decisions, your actions, and your mindset will determine how far you go. Taking responsibility doesn't just change your circumstances, it transforms your entire outlook on life. When you take full responsibility for your life, you are no longer a passive participant. You become an active creator. You take control of your destiny and empower yourself to live with intention, purpose, and passion. The world is full of challenges, but it's also full of opportunities. And it's up to you to choose whether you see yourself as someone who overcomes obstacles or someone who gets defeated by them. When you choose responsibility, you choose to rise. Setting clear and powerful goals is the foundation of living a life with purpose and direction. It is not just about wishing for something better or hoping that things will change. It is about creating a vision for your life and mapping out the steps required to make that vision a reality. Goals are the roadmap that guide you toward the future you desire, and without them, you are like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly. When you set clear goals, you take control of your path, and you begin to move forward with intention. The first step in setting powerful goals is clarity. Many people set vague or general goals that are difficult to track or measure. Saying, "I want to be successful" or "I want to be happy" might sound good, but they are not clear enough to guide you toward concrete actions. To set clear goals, you need to be specific. You need to identify exactly what you want to achieve and why it matters to you. The more precise you are in defining your goals, the easier it becomes to break them down into actionable steps. For example, instead of simply saying, "I want to be fit," a clearer goal might be, "I want to lose 20 pounds in the next 6 months by working out 3 times a week and eating a balanced diet." This goal is specific, measurable, and has a clear timeline, which provides a solid framework for action. Once you have clarity on what you want to achieve, the next step is to ensure that your goals are powerful. A powerful goal is one that excites you, challenges you, and pushes you to grow. It's not enough to set goals that are easy to accomplish or comfortable. Powerful goals are those that require you to stretch beyond your current limits. They inspire you to put in the effort, take the necessary risks, and develop new skills. These types of goals drive you toward becoming the best version of yourself, and they motivate you to keep going even when obstacles arise. The power behind a goal comes from the emotions it evokes and the commitment it demands. When you set a goal that is meaningful to you, one that stirs something deep within, you are far more likely to stay committed to it through thick and thin. To make your goals powerful, it's important to align them with your core values and purpose. Goals that are in harmony with what truly matters to you will always feel more fulfilling and motivating. For instance, if your goal is to build a successful career, but you place a higher value on family, a job that demands constant travel and long hours might not align with your core values. In contrast, a goal to grow a business that allows you to have more time with loved ones can provide a greater sense of satisfaction because it is in alignment with what you truly value. When your goals are connected to your deeper purpose, you will find yourself working towards them with greater passion and determination. Once you have clarity and power behind your goals, it's important to break them down into smaller, manageable steps. A goal like run a marathon can feel overwhelming, but when you break it down into smaller milestones, such as run 3 miles by the end of the first month, or increase my distance by 1 mile every week, it becomes much more achievable. The key is to create a step-by-step plan that outlines exactly what you need to do to get from where you are to where you want to be. By doing this, you not only make the process less daunting, but you also build momentum as you achieve each smaller goal along the way. Tracking your progress is another crucial component of goal setting. It's easy to set a goal and then forget about it as time passes, but if you want to make real progress, you must regularly assess how you are doing. Monitoring your progress helps you stay on track, make adjustments if necessary, and celebrate your successes along the way. Tracking can be done in a variety of ways, such as keeping a journal, using a goal-setting app, or simply checking in with yourself on a regular basis. When you take the time to review your progress, you not only keep your goals at the forefront of your mind, but you also stay motivated by seeing how far you've come. Another important aspect of setting powerful goals is to set deadlines. Without a timeline, goals are just wishes. Deadlines create a sense of urgency and help you stay focused. It's easy to put things off when there's no sense of urgency, but a deadline forces you to take action. Setting deadlines also prevents procrastination, which is one of the biggest barriers to achieving goals. Whether your goal is short-term or long-term, establishing a clear deadline for completion helps you prioritize your actions and stay committed to the process. It's also important to understand that setbacks and challenges will inevitably arise along the way. No journey to success is linear. There will be obstacles, moments of doubt, and times when it feels like progress has stalled. But the key to achieving your goals is resilience. When you encounter difficulties, don't see them as reasons to quit. Instead, view them as opportunities to learn and grow. The most successful individuals are often those who have faced the most challenges yet refuse to give up. They understand that setbacks are part of the process, and they use them as stepping stones toward their ultimate success. Lastly, it's crucial to celebrate your achievements no matter how small they may seem. Each milestone you reach is a step closer to your larger goal, and it's important to acknowledge your progress. Celebrating your success keeps you motivated, boosts your confidence, and reinforces the positive habits you are building. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of the next goal, but taking the time to appreciate how far you've come helps you maintain a healthy perspective and encourages you to keep moving forward. Setting clear and powerful goals is the key to living a life of purpose and direction. When you know exactly what you want to achieve and have a plan in place to make it happen, you unlock your full potential. By staying focused, breaking your goals down into manageable steps, tracking your progress, and remaining resilient in the face of challenges, you can turn your dreams into reality. The power of goal setting lies in its ability to turn intention into action and to provide a clear pathway to success. So, don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Set your goals today and take the first step toward building the life you've always dreamed of.